Hey guys, what's going on? Daniel FB323 here. Bringing you a quick scoping gameplay on the map Nuketown 2025. And I start off pretty slow, but it gets pretty good later on. I think I died twice before I get my first kill. I'm really starting to like sniping in Black Ops 2. I never got a chance to really start sniping in Call of Duty before, because I was never that good at sniping in Modern Warfare 3, because I would just rather use an ACR or a P90 or a PP90 or something. But now in Black Ops 2 I'm starting to get a hang of it, and I've gotten actually some sniper clips, and I want to try to make one of those montages, but I need a bit more clips. At this rate the montage would be about 1.5 minutes long. But I'm working on it. But that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is, as most of you should know, MLG Dallas was this weekend. And MLG Dallas is, if you don't know, MLG stands for Major League Gaming. So, like, Optic was competing, and, FaZe, no, I don't think FaZe competed. And, like, Farico was competing. Farico won. Optic placed 5th. And, and I was talking about this with John yesterday, and we were talking about how we can't wait to start competing, because for both of us, competing is something that we want to do, but unfortunately I can't compete yet, because neither of us can compete yet, actually, because we're still 16. We have a competitive team starting out, like we just started playing League Play. But we still need that 4th person that can like really bring us together and really help us go all out. And I don't know how John survived there. John's on a streak. We were talking about yesterday, and one thing that we brought up was the name, because you can't really be competing as Danny 323 as Daniel FE323 5150 or 5150 Raging Red X74 or anything like that. So we need to find out how to change our names. Like we know how to, but we don't know what we can use. We're thinking of different names for the clan. The clan itself is still going to be called Team 5150, but we're thinking of like different names, like how Optic is Optic, or how Farico is split into different divisions. There's Farico Yin, Farico Yang, and the Farico Dragons, I believe. So I'm probably gonna come up with a name for the clan, for like the competitive side of it, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Me and John are gonna talk about it later today. I have a couple suggestions in mind, and yes, I did steal his commentary idea off of him, but I'm gonna talk to him about it later. Like I said, I have a couple names in mind. He probably won't like a majority of them because he doesn't like a majority of my ideas. But we're gonna work it out. One name that I have in mind is the Mental, because in case you don't know, 5150 stands for it's police terminology, like how police call into the radio. We got a 323 over here. I just said 323 off the top of my head. I did not imply my gamer tag or anything, but. Yeah, and 5150 is police terminology for clinically or criminally, I guess you could say, criminally insane. So mental would be a good fit for it. I have a couple others in mind, but we'll see how it goes. And another thing, the competitive side of things, I think that as of right now, me and everyone else are a little too, like we're still in that kind of not as competitive kind of mindset. Which I intend to change. I'm getting more into competitive. My gameplay has actually gotten a lot better since I started trying to get competitive. My KD went from a 1.07. No, 1.1. My KD was a 1.1 when I hit Master Prestige. I got it up to a 1.12, which is pretty impressive for me because since I switched over to Xbox from my PS3, I'd never had a higher than a 1 KD. Like Modern Warfare 3, my KD is 0.97, I think. 0.97, 0.99, one of those. My KD's high on Black Ops for my on my PS3, because I just went insane in that game. I like for my entire third prestige on my PS3, I only used my MP5K because I was just doing so well with it. Tip: MP5K with extended clip-in suppressor is really good. And but the competitive side of Call of Duty, I think, is a little too much for us to handle right now. We have to wait a while before to actually like train and practice before I think we can actually are able to compete and get high up in it. Competing itself will be we'll still be competing in itself, like if we're able to. But the thing is that we might not be able to get to all the tournaments because it costs money to get in. Collateral there. Because it costs money to get in, as well as costs money to fly there and stay in a hotel and just eat, get food. It's gonna cost some money that we don't have right now. So hopefully we'll be able to get that. I just can't wait for my scuff. The scuff is what I need. I can't wait for my scuff. If you don't know, like I mentioned in the commentary the other day, scuff are gaming controllers. With paddles on with back paddles. Like if you're holding a regular controller, if you play regular, like not claw, you'd have your two thumbs on the controllers, like on the analog sticks. You'd have your index fingers on the triggers, right and left trigger, and then your other three fingers from middle to pinky would be gripping the back of the controller. And at the back of the controller, right where your middle finger would hit the back panel of the controller, there would be two paddles there that Scuff puts in. Those paddles are designed to work with the different the different buttons on your controller. It's like standard, so it costs no extra money. It would be A on the right side, B on the left side, so it'd be easier to, if you play on the default, it'd be easier to jump shot and drop shot. Or if you play tactical, it'd be easier to jump shot and knife. It comes with trigger stops also, so semi-automatic guns would be easier to use, which means that the FAL, I'm gonna start being really good with the FAL now. I can't wait. But we're just gonna still start competing to compete. We're gonna do it for the knowledge of competing. We're gonna do it to. We're doing it to entertain. That's pretty much what it is. YouTube is great, and it's a great place to entertain. But we're gonna entertain a lot more people in the MLG audience. Well, let's come to the end of my commentary, guys. I know I run it off a little with the gameplay, so it's gonna be like in the main menu for a bit. But if you like the commentary, please don't forget to like and favorite. My Twitter and Facebook link are in the description, along with Raging Redneck's Twitter and Facebook. Daniel Epi323 signing off.